Hi, this is Gary Dickinson. We're here in my office at the Gabon Advanced School of Theology, and I just had this thought that I'd like to start a Monday morning with Pastor video series with you. Just a couple of minutes. It's already almost noon here in Gabon, but it's probably early morning where you are. And I got my coffee, thanks to my secretary. And I've got a little blueberry, cranberry nut muffin here that's almost gone. But I want to share with you something that I preached yesterday here at the church on Goliath is in the valley, out of 1 Samuel 17. And I thought I'd like to share it with you if I could. I have a couple points that I think might help you on this Monday morning, which is never easy. Number one, Goliath is arrogant. He is, because he's never been beaten. Most people run away from him. Secondly, Goliath is huge. He's monstrous. Yes. And we understand that Goliath is a kind of a symbol. It's a type, as we call it in the Bible, for trials and for difficulties. They're huge. You can't get around them. They're arrogant. The Bible tells us that Goliath was probably at least 6'6" and probably considerably more than that. His spear weighed, over a dozen pounds. Just the head of it was several pounds. This guy was scary. He's an image of these fiery trials that come to us and these difficulties that we have to endure as Christians sometimes. But I want to tell you this, Goliath is important because he separates men from the boys, the women from the girls. He makes a distinction between the people who will live by faith, who will not be discouraged by trials, and see them simply as an opportunity to make the glory of God known all around us. I put a point down that I remember even when I was a kid, it's really easy to boast, when the enemy is far away. But here, Goliath is just a few meters from David. How did David win? How do you win? How do you overcome trials and temptations? Number one, we realize that most every time a trial that comes to us, it's not because we're in sin, it's because God says you're capable. I want to tell you this morning, God hasn't left you. God has not abandoned you. He loves you. He cares for you. He puts trials in our way so that we become stronger. The scripture says the trying of our faith produces patience. I know we want to have it easy. We want to purchase it. We want to snap our fingers. We want to say some kind of a magic prayer. It doesn't work. We get stronger by exercise, exercising our faith. I was reading the book of Job this morning. Job was saying, I don't understand why God is doing this. And all of his friends tell him, you've got these trials because you've sinned. It's obvious you've sinned. That's a common misconception that we still find today in many Christians. It's not true. Trials come to make us strong. It's Monday morning. It's not easy to get up. I hope you had your coffee or your tea. Those of you who don't drink coffee, I wonder about you. Are you really spiritual? It's time for us to let Christ shine in our life. When trials come, when difficulties come, every one of us will face Goliath at least once in our lifetime. If you don't face him, God's going to bring him back another time because God sends him. Why? Because God believes in you and God trusts you that you're capable with his tools to overcome the enemy. I just want to encourage you this morning. I hope you have a wonderful week. I pray God's blessing upon you. You're here with Pastor Gary, and this is Coffee with the Pastor. God bless you.